Right. Got my shoes, got my cup of Rosie Lee, and I think we're good to go. The Nike Shox Ride 2, such a clean silhouette, such a clean colorway. There's hits on this sneaker I wish made it to other sneakers. There's only one thing holding it back, which was my fault, no one else's. However, I'm hoping this is going to help you out in some way, form, or fashion. In today's episode, it is the Nike Shox Ride 2 Anthracite Jade Horizon. Okay, so I actually did a live unboxing on the live stream the other day. I think it's over a week ago at this point now. Very surprised in a good way, and it's one of those sneakers that go under the radar because it's not a collaboration, and the Shox technology or the look of most Shox sneakers isn't for everyone. However, I've been a massive fan of the technology of the shoes in general, from the R4 to the TLs and now the Shox Ride 2. There's just something about the way the foam springs look on a sneaker and the way they feel. They're so comfy. But yes, I'm gonna leave some purchase links down below for this pair of broskies, so check it out if you're interested. But let's start off with the box like we always do. Now, there's not much to talk about. It's your red standard Nike box, nothing special. And yes, it's a GR, so it is expected. But the product sticker does say Nike Shox Ride 2, and the official colorway is Anthracite and Jade Horizon. Okay, let's talk about the sizing, because the Shox can always vary. It's not sort of one size fits all with every Shox sneaker. And this is the only thing that lets it down for me. Well, in this case anyway, because most Shox, and including this one, it's more lifted towards the back, so it does kind of push your foot a bit forward. But in terms of how the Ride 2s do fit, honestly, I'd go half a size up, because I went true to size and initially it's fine. But once you start to wear them for longer periods, you do feel that bit of a pinch towards the toes just because the back is way more lifted. So yeah, if I would get these again, definitely go half a size up. There is something about this sneaker though. I don't know what it is, but the colorway, the shape of the shoe, there's a lot to like. Now, looking around this shoe, mostly is in mesh on the underlays, and we've got some overlays in that TPU plastic, and it doesn't cheapen the shoe at all. What sort of stands out mostly to me in this colorway is that metallic Nike swoosh. But yeah, we've got more overlays in that sort of nubuck, which has a nice two-tone look to it, with that mini Nike swoosh on the toe box. But what surrounds that is that sort of leather, and the laces are in that sort of anthracite colorway. But it does work. But the tongue though, mostly in that mesh, but towards the top of it, where that Nike Shox logo is, it's got that lovely feeling soft nubuck. Now, the sock liner is in that cotton, and then on the insole, it has that Nike Shox logo, and again, the Nike Shox logo towards the heel counter. And for me, that is at least top 5 best logos from Nike. But moving on to the midsole here, and it's exactly what you'd expect from a Nike Shox silhouette. But again, we've got that sort of mint green towards all 4 of the springs, which I do really like. But very similar to the R4s, with the 4 springs at the back, and yeah, the foam to the rest of the shoe. But what separates these to the Nike Shox lineup is the air unit. Now, it is very subtle, and honestly, judging from stock images, you could hardly tell. But I do like it, and it does actually work. Whether it does contribute massively to the comfort levels of the shoe, who knows? But in terms of how they've incorporated it into this shoe, I'm a fan. Okay, so the outsole is a bit Marmite, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, towards the back, it's what you'd expect, so 4 springs to the Nike Shox. But the rest of the outsole, it's just weird. It looks like spots, and I know it sounds weird, but yeah, you just can't get that out of your head. United lost again. You gotta love it. So the Nike Shox Ride 2, one of the most under the radar sneakers this year. And yes, I know not everyone's a fan of the Nike Shox, but with the R4s coming back, the TLs, now these, a lot of Shox fans are happy again. And it could be down to nostalgia or people actually liking the shoe, or I guess both. But this silhouette though definitely went under the radar, and it could be down to only 2 colorways coming out. It was this pair and that white pair. The white this time of year, I mean, yeah, doesn't really make sense. But if there was a collaboration with this sneaker, a lot of people would be taking more notice. But now though, it's about that time of the video where we decide whether these are a buy or a buy. Now, whether you are a fan of any of the Nike Shox sneakers or not, you can't deny how unique they are. And that goes for any of them. With the TL, you've got the whole shoe literally covered in springs on the midsole, or even the R4s with how loud that sneaker is and how big and bulky it is. But even with these, keeping it more sleek, more slender, but at the same time, still holding that Shox DNA. And the only downside is, for me, in terms of comfort, they're nowhere near on the level as the R4 or the TL. They are decent, don't get me wrong. It's just night and day in terms of level of comfort. Maybe it is the inclusion of the air unit towards the forefoot, which did we really need? I don't know, but it looks cool. Or it could be the fact that this sneaker is a lot more trimmed down, especially in the midsole. But either way, it's definitely noticeable. They're not uncomfortable, they're just not as comfortable as those. But look, a great looking shoe, a great looking colorway, and honestly, it's one of those shoes that could be a daily beater. One of those sneakers you don't really worry about. You leave them by the door, you whack them on, and you just wear it all day. And yeah, Robert's your mother's brother. Wait, Bob's your uncle. That's the one. But yeah, such a great shoe, honestly. Love the hits of green. Really do wish they put that sort of green on other sneakers. And it works so well with the Anthracite as well. Overall, broskies, a great shoe. If you get the sizing right, you're absolutely laughing. You know where I'm going with this one. It is an absolute buy. But let me know what you think. Are you a fan of the Nike Shox line? Do you have a favorite, the R4s, the TLs, or even these? Or are they all a total miss? And as always, thank you for tuning in. The link to join the Discord is down below, and the new tech channel. Support your boy over there. And yeah, live every Monday, me and Hass, we cause trouble over there sometimes. But yeah, don't forget to like, comment, share, all that good stuff. And yes, until the next episode, take care.